Hi friends, in this video let's talk about MINA function in Power BI DAX. This is one of the important function in the DAX queries which will help us to identify the smallest value in a column. Let us say I want to identify a minimum value in the set of values, so I can use a MINA function. But MINA is going to accept logical values as well as numbers represented in a column. But when we go to the minimum min, so it does not accept the logical values. So that is the advantage of using the MINA function in the DAX. Finally, MINA is a function which will help us to identify the smallest value in a column. So that column can contain numerical values, numbers or logical values. Now let me show you how to implement that in the Power BI, and the return value in the MINA function is a decimal number. So by any chance, if you are passing true or false to the MINA function, it is going to give you 1 for true, 0 for false. It means that when you are passing true and false to the MINA, then it will give you 0 as a result. On the whole, the return value of the MINA function is a decimal number. It is nothing but a 0. So if you are passing blank comma 1, so that time it is going to give you 0. So let me write down. If you are passing, so if you see the syntax of it, MINA column name. So this is the syntax of the MINA function. So if you are passing by any chance, so if you are passing MINA of some, let us say column name is a boolean column name. Okay, so that time, so that boolean column is going to accept true and false. So that time you will be getting the result as 0 if it contains true and false, both the values. So because false is represented in MINA as 0, true is represented as a 1. So that's how my MINA is going to work. And one point here is, so if you do not have, if the function do not have the logical values and the text related values, then better to go with a minimum function. If you do not want to include a logical values and text as a part of this calculation, then use the min function rather than going with a MINA function. MINA function is suitable when you have a logical values, text values apart from the numericals. But min function works only for the numerical values. Let me show you how to work with a MINA in the Power BI. So before going to show you that, let me show you what is the table which I am planning to use. So I am planning to use one fact table, so which is provided in the AdventureWorks data warehouse. The name of the table is fact reseller sales. So here I can use any of the column to calculate MINA. So let's come to the Power BI window. Let's load the table, select SQL Server here and provide a server name. So I can set the database name in the next level. So select the database name. Under that you can select the table name which I showed you. So fact reseller sales or fact internet sales, either of the table is fine for me. Let's click on load. So as I told you, MINA is a function, it returns a single value. So that time you need to go for a measure. So let me create a measure. Let it finish this load. Yes, load is done. Let's click on new measure. Now here measure name I am making as a name as M1 equal to MINA of, here you can read it out, returns the smallest value in a column, does not ignore logical values and text. It works even for a logical values as text values. Now let me take a column name as a sales amount. Let us say sales amount is there, sales amount. So now if I take a sales amount, it gives the smallest value in the entire table. Let's enter it. It calculates and keep the value ready for us. So now let's take a card to display that information. Now let's display that. Yes, if you see this is the smallest value in the table. So if you want to display this value in normal thousands, you can expand the data label and display as none. Now this is the smallest sales amount in my table 1.374. Even though display as null, still it is showing it is in dollars. That is the reason why 1.374. Okay, so this is how I am going to use MINA function. As I told you, this MINA function works for all type of columns. So as of now, I don't have any boolean related columns to work on the logical, but I can apply on the string related. Even I don't have any string here. So let me apply on the reseller key just for the example purpose. May not be a correct scenario for reseller key, but still is. Let me apply M2 measure. I'm making as M2 equal to MINA of reseller key. Yes, reseller key. I'm just showing you for the example purpose. Now let's type the code here. Take the code and type the M2. The minimum reseller key is 1. So this is how my MINA function is going to work. So MINA function works for both the logical values, text values and numerical values also. But min function works only for the numerical values. It means that if your column does not contain, if there is no requirement for logical and text values, then better to go for min rather than going for a MINA function. That's it in this video. So let's talk about minx concepts in the next videos. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions on the Power BI, DAX, MSBI, please write a mail to training2sql@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe if you like our videos. Thank you.